there's a new content house, and it's called Sweet Sisterhood.
Ready? Let's talk about something really exciting.
I'm so excited to tell you guys.
We're officially the very first members being introduced in the Sweet Sisterhood.
It's a new content house just for the girls.
Now, what separates this content house from the others is that these members are literally babies. Sweet Sisterhood are slowly announcing their new members, but so far we have the Garza crew and Casey Stauffer. There are already rumors that Not Enough Nelsons, PaisLee, Presley, ElleCee, and Delaney might be joining this group as well. I guess these rumors are speculating because Sweet Sisterhood on Instagram are following Not Enough Nelsons. I have no idea how I feel about this content house, especially because the members are so young, and we've seen how well this has worked out before in the past of other content houses and other young influencers. I mean, Piper Rockhell's documentary is going to be released very soon, so child influencing right now is just kind of iffy. I mean, it always has been, but I don't know how I feel about this content house. But what are your thoughts about this new content house, Sweet Sisterhood? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Just to let you guys know, I got copyright from Not Enough Nelsons on about more than 100 videos. I didn't know they give copyright to their fan pages as well. I was just doing it for fun because Not Enough Nelsons are my favorite YouTubers of all time. No matter what, I respect them and will always love them. I won't be posting anymore. Love y'all. So people are upset because Not Enough Nelsons are copyright striking their fan pages. I'm kind of upset that NenFam would copyright strike their fan pages. In most cases, these fan pages aren't even making any money from posting this type of content, so I don't see why NenFan would copyright them unless the fan pages are pretending to be members from NenFan. That's understandable, but most of these fan pages are known for being just fan pages and repost like fan edits, so it's kind of odd that they're being copyright strike. I remember when I first started my channel and I would post only Norsets edits, and I also got copyright striked by the Norsets. I met the Norsets when I went to Australia, and all of them were nice, but I must have caught Saber on a bad day. I really didn't do anything, and she must have been late for something because she rushed a photo, and I saw Biggy and Naz look at each other because they knew she was going to be rude. Not saying she was. She probably had a good reason not to want to meet with fans. I met Brent from EMP, and he was like so rude. He doesn't act like you think he would. I asked, can I get a pic? And he said, get the F off me. I believe this one because I heard Brent is actually a jerk. I met Kathy from Candy Apple's Dance Center and asked for a photo, and she was super rude about it. She said, I mean, I guess, but make it quick because I hate photos. And then my friend met her at a restaurant and she said, OMG, I'm dancing at the comp, you are Kathy. And Kathy said, okay, I don't really want to take a photo anymore. And we beat her studio anyway. I'm not surprised Kathy's a jerk too. My long distance friend does dances in America, and she met this YouTube channel daughter called Haley. She's from Life as We Gomez. And Haley and my friend were both at a dance comp, and Haley said something mean like our dance team is gonna win, but quite rude. And then in the end, Haley's team came second and my friend's team came first. I met the Rupka twins. Sam was really nice, but Tegan was annoyed with people coming up asking for photos, but they were actually pretty nice. I met Amelia from Jonathan Jolly, and dang, she has a ton of weird stories what her dad makes her do. So Presley and Brennan break up, but this breakup is confusing because now they're claiming that they never actually dated and were just friends and had their fans fooled that they were dating. Because you see, Presley and Brennan would post content like this all over social media, cozy and cuddled up together, and fans speculated that they were dating. But I guess this was just another clout-chasing relationship for views. Now, apparently the reason they broke up is because Brennan was Snapchatting another girl. But since they technically weren't even dating, Presley didn't want people thinking or assuming that Brennan was cheating on her. So she made the statement, "We were never dating, only talking. We are now only friends due to various reasons, not because of the screenshots that were faked and posted by that girl. Me and Brennan are now friends due to reasons, and this happened yesterday before I knew anything about this video. I don't know if Brennan was snapping her, nor is that my business.
Surely, I do not care if anyone snaps Brennan. It's not my business, not my problem. I don't care if he snaps anyone, don't care if he talks to anyone, not my problem."
So this girl will name her Anonymous. She's being accused of faking screenshots and pretending to be Presley. Now fans are mad at Anonymous for ruining a relationship between Presley and Brennan. But according to Presley, she was never dating Brennan. So is Anonymous really a homewrecker?
Hey, your fans are asking, are you dating Brennan?
No, we're not dating. We're just talking.
Are you dating Paul?
Paul's my best friend.
Shout out to this bestie who tagged me in this juicy tea on TikTok. If you want to shout out in the video, tag me in some tea on TikTok at NNT Abbie _. So Naz Norris is being called out for copying a smaller business. So as you guys may know, Naz Norris just released her new clothing line, Surf Sisters. And while Surf Sisters looks a whole lot like this smaller business. Now, if you compare the clothing pieces, they're very, very similar. and almost very identical. This is Naz's crop tee, and this is the other smaller business's crop tee. Naz's hoodie compared to their hoodie. Naz's t-shirt compared to their t-shirt. Not gonna lie, very, very similar. So did Naz copy this smaller business and not give any credit? Now, we don't really know that for sure. But if we're doing a side-by-side comparison, both businesses look very, very similar. If you want to support this smaller business, check them out on Instagram. But what do y'all think about this? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Naz Noors accidentally leaks phone number on Instagram post. So Naz posted this very sweet photo of her doggy, Pluto. And well, she forgot to blur out Pluto's tag because you can see their phone number along with other information. Legends were quick to alert Naz about the situation, but unfortunately, the post was on her Instagram page for a few hours before it was removed. Along with that post of Pluto, there was also this photo of Naz with an acai bowl, and in the background, I couldn't help but notice a chicken. This is so cute. I couldn't help but wonder if this is a new pet or just a random chicken strolling along their backyard or around their neighborhood. Is anyone else wondering how Txunamy from Familia Diamond bought her own house at 15? Yeah, I know she's 16, but she purchased her own home at just 15 years old. That is insane. She posted these 2 TikToks on their social media pages, and I am shook to the core. Imagine only being 15 and already buying your own house. In this economy, yeah, they're rich because that's insane, but congratulations to her. Do y'all remember when Saber Norris was Saber Norris before she was Saber Norris? I'm talking about this Saber Norris. Now, this Saber Norris was iconic. Bye. I thought this was Joey King. OMG, stop. I forgot about the Norris sets. Is that Saber or Saki? He's dancing like Rumpelstiltskin from Shrek when he's locked in a cage. Okay, this one's messed up. Gypsy Rose if she was able to walk as a child. Fun fact, the little girl is Sabrina Carpenter. Besties, don't forget to enter for a chance to win a $15 Sephora gift card. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my sister's channel, and comment on her recent video why you should win. Good luck. Giveaway ends at the end of this month.
Grabbing at the 2 men who took my child. Sorry, ma'am. Children only.
Netflix's new documentary, Bad Influence, The Dark Side of Kid Influencing, exposes the dark side behind Piper Raquel's ex-squad and all the horrific things those poor children had to endure. It also encouraged another kid influencer to share her experience, which she was a part of JoJo Siwa's group XOMG Pop.
Okay, everyone, I just finished the Piper Raquel documentary, and I wanted to talk about how eerily similar it is to my situation. I literally was getting flashbacks as I was watching it. Grueling hours, the mental abuse, the not getting paid, the forced behaviors are all something that I and the other girls also dealt with.
Do you think there'll be an XOMG documentary in the future? I hope so. I feel like these girls have a lot to say and they need their story shared.
And also, this is not just a specific situation to mine or to Piper Raquel's squad. It's happening all the time and everywhere where you don't notice. A lot of people have said the same.
So if you aren't living under a rock, you know that Sadie and her best friend Jax had a falling out, and it was huge all over social media.
Jackson is an amazing kid. He's the most amazing guy. One of the most amazing guys I've ever met.
I hope someday that me and Sadie can be friends again. Don't know when or how long it will take, but we'll be friends again eventually. So
all this drama happened last month, and Sadie did say that she was eventually going to make a video and talk about everything that happened and clear the rumors. But unfortunately, that video never released, and it's been quite a few weeks since the whole incident even happened. So will we ever get an explanation from Sadie on what happened between her and her ex-best friend Jax? I am not sure. So Jax himself did say eventually someday maybe him and Sadie can clear the air and be friends again. Definitely not saying that Sadie owes us an explanation, but she did say she would talk on this topic and clear some stuff up. But it's been a couple of weeks, so maybe she's not. What do y'all think about this? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below. And do you miss their friendship? Y'all are too funny. So Naz was seen wearing this bracelet with the letter E on it, and everyone assumed maybe she was dating a guy whose name started with an E. knee. Someone on TikTok posted these two clips together, and in one of the Nora's videos, she had to name a boy's name that started with the knee, and she said Elliot. So now everyone is assuming that she is dating someone named Elliot. Now, I can see why some people may think these rumors are true, because when asked to name a random boy's name that started with the knee, she blurts out Elliot and then wears a bracelet with the letter E on it. I guess it makes sense, but unfortunately, I guess these rumors were debunked because someone in the comment section actually says this. Guys, the bracelet stands for Every Jewels. I was trying to find the exact bracelet she has in the video on their website, but I only found these charms that you can purchase and put on a bracelet or a necklace. But what do y'all think about this? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below.